Welcome back, everybody. It is now time for What's Hot, where we talk about the stories that have everybody talking.
Today, it is John and Willow from Milwaukee Social Media, and Jeff Wagner is back. They're here to duke it out. More and more passengers are trying to bring guns on planes. They're actually trying to walk through security with loaded guns in their carry-on bags, purses, pockets. In the first 6 months of this year, TSA screeners found almost 900 guns on passengers. A lot of them, of course, saying, "Oh, I forgot I had it on my person. Sorry." Kind of a thing.
Sounds like an outbreak of stupid.
Well, yeah, the TSA is saying that's the #1 reason that people are giving.
Yeah, no, I think there's probably a lot to that. My guess is over the last couple years, you've had more and more people who've been getting into the concealed carry sort of thing, and they're used to carrying these firearms around. And as stupid as it sounds, I think they probably forget about the fact, and they're used to having it. And there's some very serious consequences, and there need to be, because you can't be bringing guns through that. But I think it's as much inadvertence as anything else.
Okay, so there's been a 30% rise each year since 2011 when they started tracking this stuff. And most people say they forgot. Some people say when their guns are pulled out, that's not a gun, and then it turns out to be a gun. I wonder, I mean, are people really trying to bring these guns on the plane and then they just get caught? I can't believe that they really are just, that so many people are forgetting. They're wearing shoulder holsters. These guns weigh several pounds. You know you're wearing one.
Yeah, but if you know you're wearing one, you also know you're going to be going through this thing called a screening thing. So what do you think, that they're going to miss it when you go through there?
Exactly.
I can't get through there with my car keys in my pocket, for goodness sakes, much
so
less
maybe
a 9mm.
the woman forgets the dainty little silver pistol that's in her purse. I don't know.
I forgot
because there's so much in the purse.
I forgot I had mace once, and I almost got arrested in Idaho.
Oh no!
But I don't know. I wasn't carrying it in a shoulder holster though.
Okay, so now we just found out something new. Next time I tangle, I'm going to have to remember you're carrying mace sometimes.
We're not in the same room for anyone watching from home, so.
And now you know why.
That's maybe.
Okay.
No.
Nerd word.
Yeah. Now more of What's Hot.
Again, we're joined by John and Willow and Jeff Wagner from News Radio 620 WTMJ. Smokers, they're used to all those warning signs about the dangers of what they do, but now a group of researchers are working on some new cigarette packs. They're testing out talking packs. When the smoker opens it up, a recorded message plays saying, "Put it down. You don't want to do this."
There are going to be some angry smokers out there.
No fertility for you.
Do that with the bag of Oreos, please.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Do you really want to
eat this?
This would just make me want to
max.
This would just make me want to collect all the packs. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not a disincentive. If you've already committed to smoking and you're addicted, and that's very serious. In Europe, you know, they have pictures of people with face cancer, and they have rotted lungs. They have all these things pictured on the cigarette packs. Still, a quarter of their young people smoke. Will a talking pack that says, "Hey, you're not going to be fertile if you smoke this"? No, that would just make me collect them.
Yeah, see, I'm with you. I mean, look, if we decide this stuff is so dangerous, just outlaw the things. Let's have the new prohibition and see if you can enforce it. I don't want my can of beer talking back to me. I don't want my bag of Chips Ahoy, and I don't want the pack of cigarettes talking back to me.
Isn't it almost like your parent? You're just not going to listen.
Yeah, yeah. The more it talks, the less we hear.
Right. Our final What's Hot. Many parents are taking advantage of technology. They're using it to babysit their kids, is the terminology. Kids are either on iPads, smartphones, they're watching videos, they're playing games. Is it smart to use technology as a babysitter
and this is nothing new. I mean, I remember being plopped down in front of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood for a half hour, and I would just, electric company's on next. Oh, good. And there, I'm chill for an hour.
And as someone who's had a few kids go through the turnstiles at varying degrees of technology over the years, I'll say TV is actually the only thing you could actually call a babysitter. If you give a child your smartphone and you open Angry Birds for them, it's going to take about 18 seconds before they say, "I don't know how to do this." And they're going to be right up on you. So if you want to spend time focused with your kids, give them a game on your smartphone. Right. But babysitting, I think, is a misnomer, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, again, everything in moderation. I mean, obviously, if it's going to be, okay, 8 hours a day, this is what we're going to give the kid the iPad, and that's what they're going to do. But I will tell you, I'm amazed at my 6-year-old nephew and how, when he gets a hold of our iPad and stuff, he's able to navigate on it a lot better than I am. Now, that might not be saying much, but nevertheless, it's just amazing. So, again, everything in moderation It's not a big deal.
And I think you hit on a really good point, Jeff. Children these days are oriented to technology at a very young age, whether we encourage it or not. It's everywhere. So is it just an extension of what they're already doing? I mean, as long as you're taking good care of your child, like, don't beat yourself up if you need a break in the car.
And I think that just the fact that their brains are figuring out this technology and they're remembering watching you and kind of, you know, following your example and how to access these different things in your phone or your iPad. I mean, that's working their brain. It's,
but
you're building connections.
It also means they can hack your text messages by the
well,
time
then
they're
there's
7.
that.
And
You know,
also,
do
when
the in-app purchase and run up a $100 bill on you.
well, that's it. When they go to download the games, it's always, let me take a look at this first to make sure what game we're downloading. I don't think your mom and dad would be happy with that one, not to mention the cost.
I'm not there with my 2-year-old yet. Stand by.
Oh, you got like 6 months.
Right, and then he'll be able to do it all better than I will.
Yep.
He can answer all your iPad questions.
There you go.
I'll have him answer my work email. Yeah, I won't have to call you anymore.
On that note, we'll take a break. Thank you both. Jeff, you here Friday?
I'm here.
Okay, good. We
Happy
need a bucket
4th of
from you
July.
this week.
Have a happy 4th, everybody.